Thanks for clicking on this video. I haven't titled it anything. I don't think I'm going to title these with anything particular. Obviously, because if I title it like these are my experiences in hospital, or these are my things about delusions, I feel that I have to talk about it. Or I feel that I don't want to go off the subject, and I feel like I just can't keep on the same subject for too long. I jump about too much. I've always done it. But when it comes down to trying making videos about my schizophrenia and how it's like affected me, I'll tend to like the text to speech videos I do. I'm no writer. I was in the lowest set for English. I'm dyslexic when it comes down to English and such. I can read absolutely fine, but me mathematics isn't very good. And so that's obviously me spelling. I use text to speech to create some of them, and I use the not predictive text, but like the autocorrect on a lot of my spelling. But I don't. My grammar's terrible in them. I don't have the grammar. I don't even know what grammar is. To me, it's a question mark, a full stop, and a capital letter. That's as far as grammar goes with me. I'm not. I'm not really. I think I was too distracted or too busy getting bullied in secondary school and junior school and that to be focused on learning. I think if I learnt it one on one, I might have learnt it a bit better. But thinking back, I did actually have a tutor now and again, like a couple of times a week. Took me away and taught me things. Yeah, I don't. That's what I mean. That's why I don't title it. 'Cause I don't know what. I just literally might get on mic if I feel comfortable doing it. Whenever, say whatever. I tend to have something that pops into my head before I get on mic, and I think I'm going to try and talk about that, and I never seem to. I always seem to jump off the subject and go off onto a tangent on different things. So yeah, I feel that I can explain myself better when I write it down. And I just wanted to make this video and talk about, well, not a talk, but kind of like explain why I know I've said it. That's the problem. I think I repeat myself a lot, and I think I repeat myself because I don't have that much interesting things to say. Like I said before, that's why I don't. That's why I never could keep a diary. But I'm deciding to like bite the bullet, and I don't know if that's the right frame of reference, whatever saying, but I just thought I'd try and do these videos when as much as I can, really, just for myself, just to. Because obviously it'd been, I don't know, I think YouTube will probably do like a massive sweep or deletion of old videos that aren't popular eventually. Like they won't exist forever, I don't think. Unless there's some way of storing them, which is really good. Oh, that's something I heard. I don't know how true it is, but I heard on about storing data on DNA. I don't know if it's like fake news, but I thought it was interesting. It seemed possible, but I bet the process of writing the like DNA data and reading it is going to be pretty difficult. They said they've put some information on a strand of DNA, but if they have, I bet it's took them a while to do that. I think we're way off before getting high speed DNA readers, but it might come one day. I don't know. It would be interesting if it did, because they said the amount of data you can, like on a strand of hair or something, you could store the same amount of data as all human history written down on like one strand of hair, and I thought that was fascinating. That like intrigued me. But it's probably fake news, so I was getting my hopes up over nothing. That's why I don't trust news and reports on the internet. I just don't know what's going to be like wrong or right. I tend to just stay away from like reports. I think unless it's a video and I can see it, and I think, yeah, like a news report and there's like audio recordings or pictures and things. But if there's just like, if it just looks obviously, a bit dodgy, and you the links and pictures, and you think that doesn't make sense. If it don't make sense, it probably isn't making sense. It probably isn't sense. I've totally failed on my quitting smoking, like, but I can start again. I can always start again. I suppose I should really get back on topic, because I do call these videos Chatterphernic, the schizophrenic, and I don't know if people expect it to be chatty, or if people expect me to be jumping about, and or I don't know. I just kind of make these videos for myself, like I said before. I should really put that. I should really put that in my, like, the description of the page, or do like a main video and just say, look, these videos are just for my own enjoyment. I know I'm saying that. I can understand people's argument. If people say if they're for your own enjoyment, why would you put them on YouTube? Because YouTube's a great storage medium, and I think when you put something on there, it lasts for, like, my laptops and hard drives could break, or I could lose data, or anything. I could have a house fire and lose me. I could lose everything, and I wouldn't have a backup in anything, but it would still remain on the YouTube, so it'd exist. And a lot, they say it exists forever, and I suppose it does if people are willing to back it up onto another hard drive. Things they'll exist for a long while. Yeah, I do talk about, like, things on this channel. That was the whole point of it, of this channel. It's just to document things and just talk about my schizophrenia and talk about it to myself and anyone that wants to listen. You know, so what? That's the thing. That's the thing. I hate when I listen to these back. I really wish I could delete, but I've decided to stop deleting stuff out and just get used to talking and try and keep myself talking. Because, to be honest, other than a few people, I don't talk to that many people through the day. When I was, like, out and about and had a bit more of a social life, I talked to people, but the amount of negative situations that occurred, and I've just decided it's best just to be a bit lonely than have to deal with a lot of stress. Because the stress of being lonely is probably easier to deal with than the stress of having people, like, giving you hassle, or any number of situations like that you just don't want. So I know that's pretty negative for me. It might mean I'm a bit antisocial, and that's on my diagnosis, I guess. That I am antisocial, or I've got antisocial tendencies. But that's because I was in a mood in the hospital. I thought if I behaved like a total arse and whatever, I'd get out quicker, but that theory didn't work. I just couldn't be bothered being nice to everyone. I couldn't bottle it in that time. So I just had to be a bit of a knob. Yeah. If you didn't know, everything of this little recording, the iPad and the phone, the speakers, and it's all run off the solar. Sorry for not talking. I was just checking the recording, making sure it was still going. Yeah, so everything's like run off this little solar hubby that I've got. I like the idea of it being free and it's not costing me anything. The carbon print of the actual solar unit itself and all the iPad and that is probably a lot. But at least it's, if I get a power cut, I can still, like, get online and record stuff and, like, watch things. So it's like, all this is just run off sunshine, all powered by sunshine, which I heard somebody say on the internet a long time ago, and I thought it was a beautiful saying. I liked it, so I remembered it. But I want to end it here. I haven't had nothing to say. Have I really? No. So, yeah. I hope you have a good day or a good night. And don't subscribe, don't like, and don't comment. Have a nice day, stay safe, and look after each other.